Hello. We have cards for May 24th and 25th, 2022, and they are the Hanged Man Reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Hierophant or Pope. All for nothing. The number 5 can be a tough number, and today we have 2 times 5 of both minor and major arcana. The Five of Cups, the card of grief and loss, is followed by the Pope, who reminds us by pointing upward with a white-gloved hand, there is a higher power, who could also possibly be an alien being, according to Tarot Readings, The New Paradigm by Jennifer Reynolds. Both are represented by number 5 of the major arcana, and it's very possible that the 2 familiar people who kneel at the Pope's feet are maybe not even kneeling, maybe they're just short aliens. What a waste. Humor is good, and we may need it if the depressed and depressing Five of Cups today in the center is our mood, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is the crying over spilt milk card, and there's almost no point in reading it. Facing the left of the past position, a human we see from the back, always dressed in mournful black, head hanging, is overcome with regret, shame, and guilt over 3 gold cups laying on their sides on the ground, blood-red contents draining away. It is sad, and it is one of the death cards. Cups equals hearts equals people, and these cups can and often do represent people we've lost. There is always a river on the card, the river symbolizing the crossing over and is said to be the river Styx, the mythological river crossed by the souls of the dead. The river appears on the death card itself, as well as judgment, numbers 13 and 20 of the major arcana. Although not on the 70s era Morgan Greer card, we usually see a bridge, another symbol of death. On the traditional cards, our mourner simply watches the river flow, all water under the bridge. We see a castle in the distance on the other side of the river, interpreted as home on one level, as in with the missing bridge there is no going home, while home, according to the Pope, suggests home is up there. Call home E.T. The after tarot version of the sad Five of Cups actually does bring the humor. Cups represent loved ones in our lives, and the spilled cups are lost. But on the card sitting just behind our mourner, as usual, there are always 2 perfect, untouched gold cups representing the love that still exists around us if we just look up. If those words of comfort don't resonate, perhaps the screams of the poor little person we see drowning in the river behind the mourner, arms flailing, river rushing, will. So caught up in his or her own pain and suffering, the one in real trouble on the card goes unnoticed. Nice touch, Julia F. Masaglia. Exactly. In the past, we must acknowledge the reversed Hanged Man, number 12 of the major arcana, another card associated with alien activity, so now I'm starting to feel sorry for all the aliens who want to go home but can't for some reason. Bad spirit attachments is another interpretation, keeping in mind bad spirits attach themselves to people who attach themselves to us. The Hanged Man is a card of voluntary sacrifice, and you may have made many. Your family may have made many. You may need to sacrifice toxic habits or people. The 2 beautiful cups remaining on the card seem to be the 2 people at the Pope's feet. One of the classic marriage cards, the Pope, who in the after tarot holds an open book in what is usually his pointing hand. This Taurian earthly energy is very by the book, and you may have to make sacrifices for marriage, including anyone who doesn't approve. An excuse to talk about aliens. I remember a story about my great-grandfather coming to America and converting because the Freemasons didn't take Catholics. Then again, I heard it was because the church gave him shoes. But here's something I saw recently rush by in the YouTube stream I'm going to have to find again. You may have seen the Tesla sound experiments where grains of rice are spread on a metal plate, which is then caused to vibrate at different rates. Miraculously, the rice dances around, shaping and reshaping itself into these incredible snowflakes and geometric puzzles. The Earth generates her own frequencies, and I thought, well, they're not making crop circles from the air at all. They're coming up from inside the Earth. Hang on, there's a couple of guys in black suits on my ring cam.